For Reaper Metal Productions, I am Adam of Unbaptized Records, making a brand new video for you today. And today I'm going to talk about a band that I'd be willing to bet money that nobody in the comments section has ever heard of before. And if you have, I'd be really surprised. They're a band I came across really randomly. I picked up a 7-inch record just out of pure curiosity. And I'm really glad I did because it's really a unique band that I wouldn't have imagined I would have found otherwise. And I think this is definitely a band I want to highlight because last video I talked about some bands that have sort of flawless discographies, and they're all very obvious choices. So I want to go with a band that may not be an obvious choice for just a band that I think people should check out. Very unique band. I think they would just be considered, I guess, black metal, but they're sort of like experimental black metal, I guess, in a way. And they are the band Funerary Box. So again, if you haven't heard of them, wouldn't be surprised. Just this band that just kind of came across my plate one day, and I was really glad I was able to find the music. They don't have a lot out, but I'm pretty sure I own basically everything by them except for maybe like a tape. But I picked up this 12-inch, and it's funny because on here it says next to their pictures, "Make no attempt to contact us." So I guess they're so cool that they don't even want anyone to know them or write to them or anything. So, I mean, whatever. So interesting. It says over here, recorded autumn of 2011 in hell with contempt and scorn for your yuppie Christian fidelity concerns. So definitely not a un-black metal band. I think it's kind of funny. But I mean, they got their pictures on here, so they're not necessarily super tough guy pictures, but I guess they don't want to be contacted. But I will be talking about them nonetheless. So they essentially just have this 12-inch and then a couple of 7-inch records. I also have the CD. So if you are interested in them, you do want to pick something up by them, this is definitely what I recommend. So this is a CD. It's a comp of, I think, all their music. And it's called Temporary Interment. Can't really read it because it's got that, fancy ass old English writing on the side. But if you look up Funerary Box, it's going to be, pretty much the only thing that has all this music on here. But there are 29 songs, and I'm pretty sure that's about as close to their discography as you're going to get. So I would at least recommend picking this up. But I just really enjoyed it. I was really surprised by this music. I didn't think I'd like it that much. And then the B-side of some of these are pretty interesting too. I think, so this is one of them, one of the 7-inch records I have. It's called Befouling Consecrated Ground. This one, I believe the A and B side are both the band. I don't think this is a split. But I do really enjoy this. It's definitely something that is not like super avant-garde or anything, but the B side of one of these I know, it was a different band, and it was very odd, very just sort of noise oriented. But this is really good, and I believe one of these songs that's on here is actually on YouTube. So if you want an example of what to check out, if you check up Funerary Box, you should find one of the songs off the 7-inch. I really did enjoy that one. Then this one here, this is the split, one of the splits they did. So, and then the B side here, something called Bestial Invader, but maybe it's TJNN. I can't really tell, but that's the side A. Kind of interesting, but their side is called Fuck the Moon and Fuck You Too. So, yeah, the scientist drilling his brains out. So, I liked it though. I liked it a lot. I was really surprised, and I think the B side, or I guess technically the A side, is just like noise. So, found it very interesting. But I would definitely give it a try. And again, if you are interested in this, check out the one song by them. And then if you want to pick up their physical copy, I would definitely start with the CD because it'll give you everything on it. And then I have one more 7-inch here. So, yeah, and this one, I think this one's also a split. So, here. Yeah. So overall, pretty hard to describe this band. definitely better off just checking them out. I do know for a fact, and I remember it from the picture, that I forget which song, but one of them off this 7-inch is on YouTube. So definitely start out by checking that out. Let me know what you think in the comments. I wish I remembered the name of it. Might have been something on side one. So we have Repugnant Voices and Necronautical Encounter. So possibly one of those two. But if you type in Funerary Box Band, you'll get like one or two results. Not a whole lot. But let me know in the comments if you do check it out, what you think of it. And if you'd like to see more reviews like this, of course, kind of hard to review because it is just sort of outside my normal wheelhouse. It was a little all over the place. Plus, I'll admit, I haven't listened to these in a little while, so I don't remember exactly what they sound like. But I definitely like talking about bands that people don't normally talk about. So plenty of bands that everyone likes or people maybe don't like, but you hear about all the time. But every once in a while, I like to throw a curveball and actually show that I do have enough of a spectrum of music that I like that isn't just the same old, or the sort of pop stuff that is the popular metal that comes in Relapse and Earache and Metal Blade. So let me know what you thought in the comments. See you in the next video.